Building a robot is hard work. Many factors contributed to the construction of the Poltergeist, which is aptly named due to its habit of wreaking havoc on other robots. First, there's the team. We're a group of dedicated students, very dedicated students, who meet every Saturday to build the robot. The team consists of Garrett Allen, Craig Sullivan, Riley Cook, Mitchell McDougall, Sammy Abadib, Jeffrey LeBlanc, Daniel Hatfield, Savannah LeBlanc, Runan Wu, Alexandra Cook, Julien Delesio Doucette, Laura Eldridge, Josiah Cormier, and of course our team captain, Christian Muse. Every team member is vital to this project. Everyone has something new to offer to the robot. Of course, what would our team be without some great guidance? Our mentors, Robin McKenzie, Adam Bluey, and Leland Whitman, were an enormous help during this project.
They're basically our parents when our parents aren't there. They make sure that we don't kill each other or kill ourselves through horrible misuse. Oh yes, and clean our ears and our face and brushing our teeth as she's motioning to me. Yeah, they're also there to feed us like our parents. And they're also there to tell us what we're doing wrong, like our parents.
But, of course, we needed to raise some money too, as robot building isn't exactly cheap. Our first fundraiser was when we did a rewritten skit of the popular sitcom The Big Bang Theory for our school talent show in December. We ended up placing third and got 5% of the money raised from the show. Some of our other fundraisers, however, weren't as successful. Later that month, we were able to get some space in the building where a store had been for free. We had used that space to open up a small exhibition to present to the public the kinds of things our robotics team has done in the past.
We got like 250 points, which is a lot.
We displayed the trophies that we had won in the previous years, set up a Lego robotics table, and even opened up a canteen. We also did a few reparations on one of our old robots and, for a small fee, gave the public the opportunity to drive it around a small playfield we had built. Despite all the effort that we put in, we only made about $200 after all the fees had been paid off. We did much better in our next fundraiser.
We went to a superstore and quote-unquote bagged groceries, but previous years other organizations who had done that had received complaints because their volunteers didn't properly bag the groceries. So all we really did was take the groceries that the cashier bagged and put them in the carts of the shoppers. And just doing that one day, we got over $1,000 for 4 hours of work. It was pretty special.
Also, our teacher mentor, Robin McKenzie, got $1,500 from the Canadian Association of Physicists. She decided to generously contribute it to the robotics team. We decided to start building the wheelbase before the construction of the actual robot because we knew that building it would be time-consuming. We figured it would be best to use a wheelbase similar to the ones found on military tanks and other such vehicles because of their strength and power. As for the actual design of the body, we toyed with several ideas.
Plate idea, what's the plate idea?
The one with the two things that we put in...
But we eventually chose to use one that had rotating brushes on each end to sweep objects in, and a large storage cavity in the center. The design was inspired by vacuum cleaners. One of our team members also suggested a less conventional idea.
Well, Runan had a great idea where we'd cover everything with Velcro. It's light, it's easy, and since all the robots are just going to be probably pushing objects around trying to get it to a wall so they can lift it up.
To build the rotating brushes, we took the heads off of several brooms and screwed them to pieces of surgical tubing. We used a lot of screws, and I mean a lot of screws. When they were built, we tested them on small objects lying around the basement.
Today on Mythbusters,
among other things. The body of the robot is simple enough. It's basically a rectangular box where we'll store the objects that we pick up. It will be empty except for the electronics and the drills, which will be used to control the wheels and the brushes. Also, the top of the box will be covered to prevent others from stealing our hard-earned items.
Sammy! Sherwood! This is a robot! Dun, dun, dun!
But our jobs aren't completely finished yet. We still need to practice with the Poltergeist and train our driver. Remember that unsuccessful fundraiser that I was talking about earlier? Well, we still have that space, and we've decided to make it into a mock version of the competition playfield, so we'll have something realistic to practice on. Throughout these many weeks, the Yarmouth High Robotics team members have done many great things with our robot. We've learned more than anyone could ever teach us. We've eaten copious amounts of pizza. And, of course, we've built a robot destined to crush all opposition. Go Vikings!